Welcome to the second episode of the BD Boys podcast with none other than Wreck-It Roan. This episode, this might get a little serious. So beforehand...
Yeah, the second episode's getting serious already?
This is the second episode.
Tell me this is not an Oprah kind of deal.
Yeah, I mean, because this is supposed to be a show for guys, right? Like,
what we wear, what we do, like how much we work out, how much testosterone.
Write that down for future. Write that down. Can somebody turn their phone off?
Please, quiet on the set.
I'm sorry. This is unprofessional. But
this is the what you guys have me working with here. This is unprofessional.
Okay.
Jeez.
So this.
Oh.
Guy relationships, what you want in a relationship, just a relationship. Let's just throw it out there and let's go and let's see. But
all right.
Don't say anything you're gonna regret. I mean, that's my one warning.
I don't regret
because
no regret.
The beers are starting to flow. So
we had one beer.
All right.
Well,
actually, before we go, let me.
Yeah.
Our whole theme is beers and
for it. This is what
beers and cigars.
Damn, can you park it next time? Can we do it on the street? What are they racing out there? Tell me, guys, this is out of control. Like, why do you don't need all that?
Like a jet fighter. Hey, do we need beer? Do we need pomegranates the size of pumpkins? No, we don't need it, but
that we do need.
This is what
I need that.
This is what we deserve. We've earned it. This goes the whole thing about our topic today.
This is like space sex, bro.
All right, here we go. And now this is all gonna be cut because they're just BSing. All right. First subject. Relationships, and let's just jump right, like as we say, let's just jump right into the water. In your opinion,
Water's warm.
In your opinion,
go on.
Can men stay faithful?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so you're yes, 100%.
Well,
okay. So then, why do so many men cheat?
What are you talking about, like celebrities or just men?
Stop. All of a sudden now you're...
No, I mean, personally, I'm not a cheater.
Well, you cheat at golf.
So, what, because I beat you? Is that what you call it?
So if you cheat there, why wouldn't you cheat in other stuff? But, okay, so that I don't think it's that simple that you can just say...
No, I think if you're just happy with something or someone, girl or guy, I think, why are you if you're happy and
true
everything, it's...
Go ahead and keep up. I'm gonna counter that, but go ahead. Okay, if you're happy.
I mean, well, humans are not supposed to be happy, I think.
No. I don't know. I mean, who am I? I'm honestly, I don't know crap. But
you're filthy Paul.
I've heard that humans aren't meant to be monogamous.
Well, dolphins are.
Well, we are animals. Look at dogs. You think Otis is faithful to anything? By the way, Otis.
Hey, Otis, don't bring Otis into this.
Otis is my pug. No,
that's my boy.
Because he'll say, no, of course, I cheat every day.
With that pillow. What is he?
He's probably banging something inside right now. I mean, he's the horniest dog I've ever met. But that's the whole point is like, Otis. They say men are...
Hey, put a picture of Otis.
Oh, I'm going to throw it up. They say men are animals, basically. Like, we can't control ourselves. So, okay, if you're saying you're in a good, healthy relationship, yeah, why cheat? You're right. If things are going good, there's no need to go out and find something if you have something good at home, right? But
I mean, I think girls are the same. Like,
I think girls are more so faithful than guys. I think they...
Well, I don't think...
Because I think men have more testosterone.
I don't know, man.
Okay, so look, that leads me to another where it says men's physical needs. So you're saying if you're getting satisfied from your woman, you don't need to...
No, I think if
you're physically satisfied.
Like what?
Because I'm saying
you shouldn't be in a relationship if you're thinking you're not going to be faithful. You know what I mean?
Okay. So okay.
That's not. You don't have you have no business being in a relationship if you're thinking in that state of mind that you're not going to have anything. Like,
so you're saying, yeah, if I'm in a relationship, I'm in it because I want to be faithful. I want to be in a good relationship and happy.
Is, yeah.
But I'm saying So say you're in a great relationship, but now it's been about 5 years. Yeah, you've basically had pizza every night for 5 years.
I love pizza.
I do too. But every night for 5 years. So then all of a sudden,
You can give me pomegranates for 5 years.
an opportunity for a fat ass juicy burger gets thrown in your lap.
Yummy, yummy.
No, I'm a pizza.
You're just still like, hey, I got a pepperoni at home, but I can't.
Yeah, no, I don't. No, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can probably like say that to who's one of the biggest like sports guys. I don't know.
Right.
I don't think
They have so much thrown at them.
Well, because it's the girls, right? I mean, they could just go about. Oh, I don't know, man. That's.
So you're
That's a different world, though, too. It's not regular.
That's not our world.
Yeah.
I mean, where do we go to?
Artists, sports. They're a different breed. Like, look at Tiger Woods.
Right. And look at, they walk into a room and how many probably chicks are throwing themselves.
And dudes, like, or girls and dudes. Like,
we walk into Madrano's and people want us to leave. So it's a different. We got a whole different vibe.
Is a restaurant.
Yeah, Madrano. No shame to Madrano's.
Yeah. It's a Mexican place.
But I just wonder how faithful. When I say you, I don't mean you. I'm just saying it in general. Like you or a man would be, if it was that easy to have all this stuff thrown at you. You know what I mean? To stay faithful.
Yeah. No.
Is it just? It's not worth the risk to lose something? Is that what you're saying? Like for you, just a little physical outlet isn't enough to like, I'm gonna throw my whole relationship for a little quick gangbang or.
Because then why would I be in a relationship if I gotta?
What if you are like?
No,
well, how about this? What if you meet a chick, and again, this isn't you. Don't get all like.
Well,
I'm saying you just in general. So say you're in a hypothetical. So say you're in a relationship. These cigars are hitting again.
I know, these are good.
Say you're in a relationship, and it is a good chick. It's a good girl. I shouldn't say chick, huh? I don't know, can you say chick these days?
Well, if you want to be cool about it, yeah, you can say chick.
But they don't get mad about it?
Not if you're a chick.
It makes no sense. But okay, so say you're a chick. Yeah, because I don't know, woman, girl, then I feel like a woman.
Well, you can't say broad either. Like
no, broad you can't say.
Oh.
Broad you can't say. I've learned that. But okay, so a woman, and you're like, oh, I'm feeling this chick. Like she's cool. She's marking all your boxes, right? Physically, emotionally, she's cool. She's easy to get along with. Like everything is checking off. But like I'm not 100% ready to like fully settle down. But once I am, this is the one. So you want to keep her, correct?
Right, yeah.
So what do you do in that? Do you just, okay, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend, but you still are kind of in the mix? You know what I mean? Like, what if it's just you're not ready yet? It's a little bit early to settle down.
Yeah.
Okay, but then then you might lose her.
Because you weren't ready. So you're gonna make somebody else suffer because you don't know your.
Hey, well, first off,
feeling.
don't be saying you.
Hey, it's all you. This is.
Don't be pointing at me.
I'm Dr. Phil here now.
Don't be pointing at me. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with you. I'm trying to fix you, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I'm already fixed.
So you're saying, regardless, if you're not ready, you shouldn't be in a relationship, and if you lose the chick, you lose the chick, right? And if she really is worth keeping, then you should just man up and get into a relationship.
Oh, dang, like what? I mean,
is that what you're saying?
Oh, I guess when you know, right?
But then why is there so much cheating going on in the world?
I don't know why.
Like your answers don't add up to what's happening in real life.
Well,
that's. It's like you're in the 1940s, like, hi, hun. But like in the real world,
I'm an old soul.
Have you been in Madrano's that night? I mean, it's wild in there. You know, no, it actually is not. But
this is the worst.
Silver Spur, like maybe they were back in the day. Like it used to get wild. You know what I mean? Like, look at Larry. I shouldn't say Larry. Harry. Look at our buddy Harry. He's old as shit. He's married. That fool's still out there prowling. He's an old cat that's like.
He's got the dog in him.
The dog or the dong?
The dog. No, I don't. I mean, I don't know, man. Like that's kind of.
It's a weird it's a weird, tough thing to, you know what I mean? But that's why I was just trying to throw that out there because there are situations like that. But you're right. In the end, so then just don't fully commit at that if you can't, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, look at Hispanic.
Whoa! Don't start throwing Hispanics under
And
the bus.
Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans? Hey, you know them Puerto Ricans. No, actually, every Puerto Rican, now I'm calling it Puerto Rican I've met has been cool as shit.
Yeah, dude, they look pretty cool. Actually. I mean, they have a whole different style. Like, dude, I mean,
for you, it's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You've evolved. You're not just.
Like, let's say like when you're in high school, yeah, you're not all full mature. Like you still want to.
Right.
It depends on your age too, like where you're at. Like,
of course.
When 100%. You're in high school, all you want to do is just go.
You know the famous saying: "You're young, dumb, and full of cum."
Never heard of that. No.
You never heard? Where did you grow up? You've never heard them say that? Oh, he's young, dumb, and full of cum. Like you're just.
I don't even think you can say cum. Can you say cum?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Anywho. Okay. All right. I mean, I see what you're saying. I guess I was just trying to kind of play devil's advocate. Like, but you are right, and especially actually you're right in by saying it's like it's in different ages. You know.
Yeah, you're not.
When you're 10, hey, you're out trying to grab every day is something new. Just holding hands is nice.
When I was 10, I was still eating rocks. I don't know about you. Like,
dirt.
I was just chilling.
But like 16, then it's just like you get your first girl. Wow, okay, cool. And you're a little, you know. But then you're like 18, 20s. You're just out there.
Yeah, but the same thing goes with like girls too. Like it's not just, like guys.
And you know what? Honestly, girls,
mostly, I guess,
girls are more slick than guys. Guys are idiots. Like.
Well, yeah, I think guys are more vocal. Like kids are growing up or teenagers are more vocal, like so.
No, I just think guys are stupid. Like we get caught because
we just run the world. That's about it. But other than that, no.
If we were running the world, there would be big time problems. So we're not running the world. I can't even run my household, bro.
You could run errands, my man.
We're not running anything. All right, so. This kind of the next little topic is, well, what do you think nowadays? When I was a kid, a little backstory. So when I was a kid, I was the horniest kid I think on the block. Like nobody was as horny as me.
You were like, hey, I got this for a reason. Like,
I was, yeah, like, hey, they gave me this tool. Like I got to use it. I think, right? Hey, it's a gift. You get a Christmas gift. You get a shirt from your grandma. You got to put it on, right? I mean, this was a gift that I got, so I'm gonna use it. But when we were kids, when I was kids at least, like there was no like videos and phone. Like maybe you see a porno mag, Playboy.
Yeah.
And it was like I remember I used to get. They would send like my mom the what is that magazine where it's like swimsuit? No.
Hustler?
No.
Oh, geez.
To my mom. No, it was like yeah. It was like a catalog.
JCPenney's?
It might have been, but it was like in bathing suits and stuff like that. And I was like, I remember looking at it like, no way, that's insane. But my whole point is that we're growing up, at least me, like maybe you would see like a porno when you were older on VHS. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, these kids have on their phones like OF.
Yeah, they get it.
IG.
Well, yeah.
So it's like
everyone,
it's a totally different. Like I don't know what it's like to be a kid now. Like how do you grow up with all that? Like it must be insane.
Well, that's I think as our parents, kind of seeing like, dude, like when I was their age, it's different generations, but to grow up
today,
times, yeah, I don't. And we're not that old. Like we can say we're still kind of, but it's just a whole different environment.
But don't you think the kids? The boys now that are turning to men later, it's like they're gonna be even worse than us because they've already like, oh man, what's this? I've seen thongs. I have that chick's OF since I was 8. You know what I mean? Like these kids.
I grew up with her.
Yeah. Like every girl probably has an OF by the time they're. You know what I mean? Like to me, that's insane. Or even on IG, they're showing like. I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be harder for men to get into a real relationship.
Oh no, just even girls in general too. Like it's not just men
or girls too.
Like it's not. Nobody's going to be married. Like nobody's going to kind of deal. Is that what you're saying?
Like it's
just going to be hard.
It's going to be hard when you have everything at your fingertips. You know.
Well, you know, when divorces came out, like everybody,
talk on it for a second. I gotta check something. Talk on it.
Everybody was going out there trying to get a divorce or whatever. They don't like to work on relationships anymore, right? Because they're always looking for the next.
Right, and I think that's because now kids just have everything. Like it's just everything is just even you don't have to go get food anymore. You can have Postmates or what. Like everything is just given to you now. Like there's no. You know what I mean?
That effort,
it's not hard. Yeah,
gone.
The effort is gone. So I think, and even with like seeing chicks and stuff now, it's like I saw my phone. Like nothing even shocks them. So like I feel like it's hard for someone to like go meet a normal girl. I'm talking like kids, you know, once they're older. Like, how are you gonna go meet a normal girl when you're over here on like OF and all these IG chicks nonstop, and then you just go meet a normal girl from down the street? I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll see what happens, but to me, like that's kind of crazy.
It's wild. I'll tell you this: I wouldn't grow up. I would have a hard time growing up nowadays.
And do you think it's harder for men to be in relationships because of like genetics, hormones, like, you know, the cavemen, the men? Well, like I would have been like a hunter, you know, I would have been like king of the tribe. You probably would have been with the women like planting seeds.
Hey, I like hanging out. Hey, put Netflix on. Hey, put that channel on.
But like aren't you like, if you're married, like you're the protector, you're the man of the house.
Well, that mentality, I think it's
like it's hard to turn that off.
Yeah.
Is it? Well,
I mean, it's in you. Like it's part of you.
Right. It's part of your like DNA.
Yeah.
So then it's kind of like, I go out, I'm a conqueror, I'm a man, I'm a da 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 da. So it's kind of hard to like shut shit down when you feel like that.
Well,
do you ever feel that?
Like a caveman too, so it's.
I don't even have a beard. I shaved this. I shaved this. Man, all right. You can't take this guy anywhere. I thought we were getting so serious. All right, how about this? Because I think you've done this a couple of times. How is it having a long distance relationship? And actually, I can talk to it because I had one too. I mean, with Dez, that turned into normal, but it started as a long distance. So what do you think about long distance relationships? Yay, nay, they can work out, they can't work out?
Situation, I guess.
Because I feel like every relationship you've been in has it has to be long distance. It has to be long distance.
Isn't like this isn't a therapy session here.
Okay, all right. So it's just in general, what do you think about them?
I know. I think if they both want to make it work, I mean, look at you, like, right? Like, you guys made it work. And it's all, like, if both parties...
I mean, because I don't lose. That's what I do. You know, you see me on the course. Like, I'm going to make it work. You know what I mean? All right, go ahead. All right. Okay, me, what? All right.
No, I'm saying, like, they do. Like, they
What's hard about it?
It's just probably not seeing each other every day, right? Like, what...
I would say that, and I would say trust, because you're not seeing them. So
right,
it's kind of like,
what are they doing?
Like, what? Like,
but if you
why haven't they called me in 8 days? Right, because you're out. But like, yeah, like...
Hey,
hey, I thought I had a girlfriend. I haven't heard from her in 6 years. She told me she was going out to eat with her friends, and I'm still waiting. Right though?
Yeah.
I mean, I would think the number one thing is trust. You don't know what they're doing. And then the fact that you don't see them all the time. Yeah.
Well, that's when communication comes in too,
true,
right? Like
100%.
If you're not communicating, you're just wandering now. Like it's a wander game.
Right. No, 100%.
And then you get in your thoughts, and then...
So then, do you have to be... Oh, I never even set the timer. So do you have to be... you have to be able to trust somebody then, like hardcore, if you're going to be in that kind of relationship, correct?
Well, yeah, that's how you get to know someone, right? Like if you can trust someone or not. Guy or girl. Let's say, remember when you were dating that guy?
Damn it! I wanted to be the first one to throw out. I was gonna be the first one to throw that.
I
out.
got weird, you know.
No,
like,
for a second,
I love you, whatever.
You
no
got
matter
so
what.
serious. I was like, wait, what? I was dating a guy.
You...
No, I know what you're saying though. Like, yeah, it's just like any other relationship. It's just harder because you don't get to see them. You don't, the trust. It's it's hard because you don't see them on an everyday basis. But you're right, they can work. I would say most of them don't. Right?
Yeah.
Most of them don't.
Yeah. There's a higher percentage that they don't than what.
Here's my point of view on it. Like, because I was with Des for a long time, long distance, and I would say that until, like, you can keep the relationship going and it can be good, you can go out there, you can go meet each other, do trips, do all that stuff, but until you guys are full, like, it's almost just like a waiting, you know what I mean? Like, you're in the waiting room.
Well, that's where you kind of get the feeling like, okay, this is, how you want to think it's going to play out, right?
Right, but although it's a relationship, it's kind of like a waiting room, right? Like, this is all waiting until you guys can be together. And again, when I say you, I'm not talking about you, I'm just talking about in general a relationship, because that's how it was for me. It was like, yeah, you're in love, you're in a good relationship, but until you're fully together, it's like, oh, fuck, now it is. You know what I mean? It's like a holding.
Yeah, but
it's like pregame. It's like scrimmages. You know what I mean? Like,
and then you get to the mountain, and you're like, oh, this is the real.
But then
game.
The real game is like when, you know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. But I definitely, obviously, I'm not gonna say that they don't or can't work, because, I'm living proof that it can.
Yeah.
So okay, that was one of my my topics. What do you, and this one is personal for you, and then I'll answer. But like, what do you look for?
Don't say guy.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The guy, like, yeah. So if you're trying to find a guy in your life, what are the qualities you look?
Everybody's welcome here, guys. Don't let this guy fool you.
What is it? All relationships matter.
All genders
sexual
matter.
Preferences matter. But no, it's here. Okay, so like, what do you? And this is just being on. It doesn't mean like, you're never gonna find anything perfect. But like, say you were to check off.
No, yeah, you can. I think you can.
Oh, okay. Like, we all can say, like, in the end, that's for you is perfect. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's.
But I'm saying, say you had a checklist. What are you looking for, and what do you think most men are looking for like a partner?
I mean, love. That's the main thing, right?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Celine Dion.
So you're not looking.
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yes.
So don't act cool.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying, to fall in love, like, say
I think if there's love there, everything checks out. Like, you don't have to.
But in order to fall in love,
like, that's personally. Like,
okay.
That's what
so
I
if
think.
a chick
but
comes,
a man, I think they check out like what? Good looking.
Okay.
Fit.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Job. Like,
if a chick comes down from down the street and has 2 teeth, you're gonna fall in love with her? No. So obviously appearance is one.
What? Listen, personality goes a long way.
She's so dumb she can't even talk. That you're gonna fall in love with her? You're gonna fall in love with that rock? No. So it's like, come on. Like, yeah, to fall in love, there has to be. So I'm saying, what do you look for? What do you think men look for? Is it personality first? Is it looks? Is it physical, like body appearance?
What's the chemistry? Yeah, whatever. Like, you have to be. Obviously, you have to like kind of bond and see if you really like the other person, right? You can't just be looking at.
No, what I'm saying is it's 100 times deeper than just that.
Oh.
Because a chick can walk in and be beautiful, that nice personality. It doesn't mean you're gonna fall in love with her.
Yeah.
Like, what happens when you live together and she doesn't cook?
Her eyelashes.
She's like. You're like, hey, can I get a quesadilla? She's like, go make that shit yourself. You know what I mean? Or
well, you can. Like,
but I'm saying that. But like, for me, those are a lot of things that I take into account when I'm trying. When I was trying to
see, that's where you say everybody's different. They're like, they're not.
So, what type of personality do you go for? What is like your ideal?
Just a real one, I think.
A real one.
Come on, just a real that doesn't.
Is that what you had on your Tinder? Just looking for a real one? What does that even mean? A real one?
That's you.
I'm looking for
Never had
a.
Tinder.
You're looking for a down G? Like, what are you talking about? I'm looking
low
for
count?
a real one from the street. She's
What is
got
it,
a
dating show.
I mean,
now,
does she
or-
have to have a raccoon hat? I mean, what?
Suitor number 4. Do you?
Oh my God. So, all right. So you kind of just whatever, anything that you don't really have specifics. I mean, I guess that's good. That means you're open to anything.
Well,
Right.
it used to be.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying this is all because I can tell you what I would look for in a girl. Obviously, I'm not, but I'm telling you this is what I'm looking for. Certain type of look, a certain type of personality.
So
you
that's
know?
what I'm saying. Everybody has their own type.
Right. So that's what I was trying to get from you. Like, what
Yeah.
what are the most important factors?
On a girl?
Yes. Is it personality? Is it look?
Yeah. Oh, check.
But if she looks like a dude, she's obviously disqualified.
No, that's a.
Oh, so you would date a guy?
No,
I mean,
but that's
would-
what I'm saying. Like that, they're different preferences, dude. Like
that's what I'm trying to find out. What's your preference? What do you
Just
think?
because you met out with Caitlyn Jenner one time at that party, doesn't
Hey,
make you.
she looks better as a chick than some chicks. I'm not
That's
gonna
true.
lie.
Yeah, that's true.
not gonna lie.
Whatever she's doing.
All right. Okay. So you were just more kind of go with the flow, and if it hits right, it hits right. And when I say
Yeah.
hits, I mean just like
Yeah.
you
Flow
know,
and everything.
the
yeah.
connection
Yep.
hits.
Yep.
All right. Okay. What else? Is there anything else you want to discuss about relationships?
well, you did.
They're hard, right?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
they're always. It's always a working process.
Right.
It's never like, oh, if you think you're all like, hey, this is good, I don't know, that you're gonna. It's just like life. Whatever comes at you, you got to deal with it. You know.
Do you feel like you're at a place yourself, like where you know what you want, you're good, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like you matured. Because I mean, remember when I met you, you were like, I told you the story when I first met you. You were like rolling on the floor. We were at a bar. You were at a bar with Nick.
This is nobody has footage, or
Yeah.
nor was nobody else there.
And you guys were rolling around the floor. And I was like, who are these guys? But that's the whole point. You were young and dumb. I probably was the same. But now do you feel like you're in a good place?
Oh yeah, no, you obviously want to mature as you get older, right? Like it's part of life. You're done that, been there and done that, whatever
Yeah.
kind of deal.
And I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, but kind of comes with like age, right? Like
Well, yeah, if you could do it.
as you mature, like I don't want to go to the bar right now. And
No,
imagine
yeah.
being single and trying to go in the bar and try to pick something like
No.
try to make a conversation. What are we gonna talk about?
That's what probably
the
I was
Dodgers.
like single,
Like
so,
I don't know
yeah.
what to talk about. You know what I mean?
Hey, did you hear fucking Freddie Freeman? Yeah, he was the agent. No.
So, all right. So I feel like that was good. Get a little insight into male relationships. Obviously, it's hard. Obviously, we don't have all the answers. And maybe there is an answer. Maybe it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? When it hits you, it hits you. You know?
Yeah.
And that's a good thing because it shouldn't be just like a.
Because if you're looking for it, you're not gonna find it, right? Like
Exactly. Exactly. That was always my point in my thinking is when you try
yeah.
and then all of a sudden you're
It's
like,
just like you get
know what?
farther and farther from
I'm gonna try this whole guys thing out, see how they.
I knew it.
Then all of a sudden, what happens? Someone comes into your life.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's a good one. See, keep the life.
we're trying to keep it positive.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. If you sat through all that BS,
Please tell me you didn't.
yeah, I honestly I wouldn't. But if you happen to sit through all that BS, don't forget like, subscribe. It's a new channel. We don't even know what we're talking about yet. Like we're still trying to get our feet. Have you ever seen a baby deer walking? We don't even have our legs yet. So if you like it, subscribe. We're gonna try to bring some more stuff to you. All right, that was good, bro.
That was painful.
What? Bro, I wasn't talking.
No, that was good. That was good.